Good morning, YouTube, and welcome to what I'm going to start calling the MMO Anthropology series. Today I'm bringing you back to the world of Azeroth, if briefly, with Bloom from Thunderhorn.
Hello.
Hey, Bloom. And I was going to reveal one of the events that's going on in World of Warcraft, but Azeroth doesn't cut it for me right now, and also Forbes just released a article that I think will probably interest everyone greatly. It's entitled, "American Women Who Play Online Video Games Enjoy More Sex in the Real World." And since everyone knows sex sells, at least anyone who's taken any marketing courses, I think that we're probably going to have to trace down this article and see what it has to say about the anthropology of MMOs. So, to all you gamer girls out there, be sure to get your game on, because MMOs are sexy.
Good luck.
Welcome to DC Universe Online, YouTube. I figured that a change of venue would be liked, since I've been filming almost entirely in World of Warcraft. This is my hero in the free-to-play version of the game, named Filament. As you can see, she's emissive. Her skin glows, which gives her that interesting effect like she has no face. I figured that I would use the backdrop of the city, which I believe is Metropolis, yeah, around here, as a sort of backdrop to the Forbes article. And since I figured that I would bring you the meat of the article, at least what the title is based on first, and then get into the interesting highlights. Point in fact, it was found from the 2,000 plus who were interviewed during the Harris Interactive survey of online gamers, of whom about 55% were women, that among the female online gamers, those who were female online gamers had sex more than females who do not play online games, between 57% versus 52%. Other interesting things that came out were that more than half of video gamers who are women have a serious relationship. 64% are married or living with their partner, 22% have never been married, and 14% are divorced, separated, or widowed. 7 out of 10 are happy with their relationship status. This is also reflective of the fact that a lot of our video gaming population right now are aging. We have many older players, or at least we have a greater bulk of older players than we used to. And as a result, we have housewives entering into video games who are looking to have a good time and find stuff to do. In fact, this leads into the next element, and let's hit the street while I go over the next portion. And by hit, I mean hit literally. One of the next interesting innovation that comes out of this is that these women aren't playing online games just to connect
Titanic
people.
Trenton is here and ready to fight the bad guys.
Right. That's why I was spending most of my time way up in the air. There's nobody just randomly babbling at crowds. Most women playing these online games aren't playing online games to connect with people. Yeah, let's park over here, shall we? Yeah. Only 16% of the women who play online games say that they're connecting with people is why they play. More popular reasons are relieving stress at 61%, alleviating boredom at 58%, and providing a mental break at 58%, which is something I could wholeheartedly agree with. A lot of the reason that I end up playing video games like this isn't just about connecting with people, but it's also about finding time for myself, or relieving stress from the day, or just becoming part of an online community. Granted, I mean, I spent a certain amount of time arguing with the people sitting around, but a lot of the time I'm just running around beating up the bad guys and enjoying the story. One of the other revelations does have to do with the aging population. Of the 55% of women video gamers who were also online gamers, 64% of them were over 35 years old with an average age of 42. 35% of them lived in the South, compared to 21% in the Northeast and 22% in the Midwest and 22% in the West. This particular geographic breakdown doesn't really surprise me that much, but it could have come out because of sample error more than anything else, which is something that I have to mention to everyone who may go and read the Forbes article and look at all these interesting percentages, is that this wasn't a random selection survey, i.e. that's not based on a probability survey. It's a group of voluntary people who took the survey, and it's a very small number comparatively to the almost 10 million subscribers, paying subscribers to World of Warcraft. So we're getting a very small sample, and it's not well, it's not well founded in probability. So what we're looking at is more of a sort of fluffy examination. But even as a fluffy examination, it does, I think, show a compelling reason to believe that there's a lot of women gamers in our community, that video games aren't just all about boys, and that the whole on the internet nobody knows that you're a dog sort of thing isn't entirely true. Even 55% of video game players being women, and a multitude of who play online games, and I mean not just stuff like Zynga's Farmville or other video games on Facebook and stuff like that, means that there's also quite a few gamer girls who spend time as part of communities in these vast multiplayer online games, and that in a sort of way I see that it's going to hopefully represent what we already see in normalized American society. 51% of the American population are women. So it would astound me that they weren't entering into the games. It's just a question of what games are they entering into and what games are they interested in. Because a lot of the gamer geek culture, and therefore probably a lot of MMOs and video games and etc., are going to be possibly excessively male-oriented. And this has been a problem in the industry for quite a while. But the fact that there's a notable number, 55% of those surveyed are women, means that these different industries might as well actually start paying attention to their populations and what they want and what the genders mean and their audiences. So if you're interested, I'm putting the link down in the bottom bar, and to everyone else, you have a wonderful evening, good night, and good dreams.